Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Our lesson objective is to match spelling and high frequency words with pictures and videos. We're working with the spelling list from Unit 5, Week 2. Most of the spelling words this week are going to have the long O sound, which sounds like O-O-O. And when I was looking over your list, I noticed that 3 of the spelling words this week are irregular past tense verbs. If you missed my video about irregular past tense verbs, I will leave a link in the description box below so you can check it out. The first irregular past tense verb is broke. The silent E on the end changes the sound of this O from short O, ah, to long O, O. And so the word is pronounced broke. You don't say the E on the end, that is why it is called a silent E. And broke is the past tense of break. So if something breaks, that means that it gets smashed or wrecked, destroyed, ruined. And if you say that something broke, that means that it happened in the past. It's already happened. So I'm going to show you an image of a mirror that broke, as well as a windshield that broke. The word broke can also be kind of a slang term that means you don't have any money. So if I said I'm broke right now, that doesn't mean that I am broken. It means I don't have any money right now. The next spelling word that also happens to be an irregular past tense verb is rode. And rode is the past tense of the verb ride. So sometimes I like to ride my bicycle, but since I haven't been on my bicycle today, I would use the past tense. I rode my bicycle. I rode my bicycle a lot in the spring and the summer, but now that it's starting to be colder, I haven't really been out on it that much. You can ride other things besides a bicycle. For example, you could ride a horse. And if it was in the past tense, you would say, I rode a horse. The last spelling word that also happens to be an irregular past tense verb is spoke. And spoke is the past tense of the verb speak. And speak is a synonym for talk. So if you talked to your friend and it happened in the past, you would say, I spoke to my friend. Let's go ahead and move on to spelling words that do have the long O sound but are not irregular past tense verbs. The first one is spelled B-O-N-E, and this spelling word is pronounced bone. And everybody has bones inside of their body. You have a skeleton that is made up of bones. And a bone is made of collagen, which is a protein. And the bones in your body help to give your body structure. The next spelling word is hole. And a hole is an empty space. So if there's a hole in the ground, that means there's an empty space in the ground. If there's a hole in a piece of wood, that means that there is an empty space in the piece of wood. A hole is an empty space. For the next spelling word, I'm just going to change one letter. I'm going to change this L to an M. And this says home. And a home is a place where a person or an animal lives. And people can live in all different kinds of homes. People can live in a house, and a house can be small, or a house can be very big. A home can be an apartment building. A home can even be a houseboat, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's a boat that is also a house. So people have all different kinds of homes, and so do animals. The next spelling word is those. And I actually had to double check this because it was so irregular. I wasn't sure I was right. But those is a plural noun, and the singular is that. So it definitely changes from singular to plural. It's very irregular. So if I said that over there, and I wanted to use a plural, I would say those over there. And I'm not sure how to demonstrate that using an image or a video, so that one you'll just have to use your imagination for. That happens every once in a while. I think there's one other spelling word this week that I just wasn't sure how to demonstrate it using a picture or a video. The last spelling word, it's spelled C-L-O-S-E. I'm gonna put a little star because this word has two different meanings, and the meaning depends on how you pronounce the word. This S can be pronounced like an S, so I would say the word close. And the word close means nearby. For example, in this image, the bunnies are very close to each other. But this S can also be pronounced like a Z, and in that case, you pronounce the word close. Close. And a few weeks ago, we had the spelling word shut. Close is a synonym for shut. So we talked about how you could close a door. You could close a window. You could even close your eyes. And the antonym of close is open. And again, that is a synonym for the word shut. There are two spelling words this week that do not have the long O sound. They are our high frequency words. And the first one is how. This is the word that I wasn't sure how to show it to you. If you ask somebody a question, you might start your question with the word how. And what you're asking is for the steps that a person took to do something. So for example, if I ask my dad, how did you fix my car? I'm asking him to explain the steps that he took to fix my car. If you ask me, how do I spell that word? You're asking me, what steps do I take? What letters do I write to spell that word? And so that's the word how. And if you find an image that you feel like really demonstrates this word and you'd like to share it with me, I'd love for you to leave me a comment in Google Classroom or email me, because I really couldn't think of one that I liked that would demonstrate the word how. The last word, I was able to find several pictures. So this word is under, and under is a preposition, and I feel like it's easier to show you than to try to explain it. So in this image, the children are under the table. So the table is over them and the children are under the table. In this image, the apple is under the table. In this image, a dog is under a bed. And in this image, a rabbit is under a blanket. So, since I couldn't think of any images for how, you got extra images for under. At this point, I am going to play the video where you'll see different images that represent these spelling and high frequency words. And you'll have about 8 seconds to say the spelling word. After about 8 seconds, I will actually say the word. This is the first time I've done that in these types of videos. So I will say the word out loud and it will appear in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. So you'll have a chance to hear the word as well as see how the word is spelled. Good luck guessing all of your spelling and high frequency words. Bone. broke, close, whole, home, road, broke, spoke, under, close. I hope that you enjoyed the video of your spelling and high frequency words. That's all that I have for you today, but I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.